this is my mini review for All In because overall, I want to talk about what we're actually here for, which is Swerve Strickland's title reign. They treated this man like the red-headed stepchild of all elite wrestling. Why? I do not know, man. But if I was to give you my highlights and what I thought about part of the show, maybe not all of it, but if I was to give you my thoughts about what I thought about all of the show, I'll start with just saying that overall, over everything, man, this is a great show. You know, I can't even shit on them for that. You know, it's just like the match quality was great, but it was too long for me, man. It was way too long. Like, we just need to cut those pay-per-views down, man. But honestly, if I was to go match by match, Jamie Hayter returning in the fucking pre-show of all places? What? Are you kidding me? Oh, nah, dog. Well, that kind of pissed me off. So whatever. You know, it was just great to see her. It was really good to see her, dog. I'm going to just keep it a buck. You know, she got the little, it's like when you order Becky Lynch off of Temu, right? Or off of Shein. She got the orange hair going on and shit, man. You know, I swear when I first saw her, I swear to everything. I swear to God, I thought Becky Lynch had jumped in the time machine, man. Like we had went back to the old school NXT or something like 2015, 2016. And I thought that was Becky Lynch herself. I was just like, oh, snap. And then somebody trolled me on the line, you know, on the internet machine, saying that, I think that was Twitter, saying that, oh, snap, Becky Lynch just debuted at AEW. And so what do? What did my dumbass do? I actually go take a look at it, and I was like, fuck, are you kidding me? But Mercedes versus Britt, way too long. Mercedes did good, but Britt Baker just looked like she didn't want to be there. Her spots were solid, but she just looked like she didn't want to be there, man. But damn, right outcome. Sasha Banks picking up the W, or Mercedes, whatever the fuck. I don't give a shit, man. Mercedes, Kamala Monet. How about that? You know, they both talk so much shit, right? Got a lot of stuff and similarities with Kamala Harris. So I really don't give a shit, man, at the end of the day. But the right outcome was made here. Sasha Banks picks up the W, and she's Sasha motherfucking Banks to me. Damn it, I don't care. Mercedes is a shell of who she once was. But yeah, hopefully they go in the right direction with that. Christian Cage winning pissed me off because I wanted Hangman Adam Page to win with his brand new gimmick, his brand new like badass cowboy gimmick. This is the version of the cowboy I wanted to see a Hangman Page this entire time. And to know that he didn't come out of here with the W with that gimmick, man, and giving him the momentum I felt he needed. This wasn't really the best call to me, but it wasn't a terrible decision either. Walk with me for a second. Christian Cage. Walk with me for a second. Christian Cage, he is great at what he does. He is phenomenal at what he does. He is top tier at what he does. Pissing people off and getting under people's skin with the whole father shtick. Even though you can debate now, the shtick is kind of getting pretty old. Let's be honest, man. You know, you do the same pony trick enough times, man. People are going to see that trick from a mile away. So hopefully Christian finds a way to change it up. But they decided to put Christian in his match and have him win. I get it. It was to generate heat. And, that's great and all. But I honestly feel like this should have went to an Okada, somebody that's been taken and seen like a joke, right? I honestly felt like this should have went to an Okada. Or like I said, Hangman Page, even Rico shit. My boy Rico is in this. He debuted and already, man. Listen, we gave Rico, man, some leeway here. We actually gave our boy Rico the benefit of the doubt. But we said, okay, 2 months, 3 months tops. Tony Khan's just going to treat him like another toy, which we got a whole other video recorded about Ricochet. We'll get to that. But for now, Ricochet is pretty much buried in the fucking bootleg Royal Rumble, bruh. Let's be real. The bootleg Royal Rumble really got him buried on night one. Night one. Are you kidding me? We gave him 2 weeks, 2 months, 3 months, 4. Nah, bro. Tony Khan said, you know what? IWC, hold my beer. You motherfuckers wanted to see him get buried in a short amount of time? Bet. Same night. Just like that. So that was hilarious. Oh, yeah. And Will Ospreay wins back his United States title, U.S. title, international title, fucking Mexico, go for Mexico title, whatever the fuck you want to call it, man. I don't care. Dude, that title's had more changes than It's had more title changes than bitches had mood swings throughout the day, bro. Let's be honest. Daniel Garcia costing MJF was the right choice here. Let's be honest, how I predicted it. But now, onto what really alarmed me about this show. Because I already predicted Danny Garcia coming to cost MJF. It's the thing that made the most sense based on what occurred months ago. Great shit. I love to see it. You love to see follow-up and continuity, Tony Khan. You love to see it. So thank you. But now on to the reason why we're all here. What really alarmed me about this show. Now, just want to say before I get into Swerve versus Bryan in itself, the actual match in itself, my thoughts on Swerve as champion. That's the reason why we're here, y'all. I want to say both men, I respect and appreciate it. What they did for years. Bryan Danielson, of course, bro. Daniel Bryan, whatever you want to call him. I know him successfully as Daniel Bryan. And I respect what they've done in that ring on Sunday and All In. And Swerve's interest, man. Swerve's interest. He felt like a superstar for the first real time, in my opinion. Now, this is objective, you know. This is everybody's perspective. In my honest opinion, this is the first real time he's looked and felt like a star. He looked like a champion. You know, my boy came out with the Black Panther. You know, he had the Black Panther type gear and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Loved it. The man looked like $1 million. The intro, the music, you know, to bring him in. Those are my positives. You know, Daniel Bryan gets he gets the final countdown interest. Great stuff, man. Especially when he won the belt at the end. How everybody chanted it along and sung it, you know, at the same time in unison. That was great shit. It felt like we was at a concert. I love to see that. You love to see that type of stuff. Loved it. But okay. For the errors that had occurred, Tony Khan has booked himself into a corner. You see, because this was a great moment for the short term only. And I know that kind of triggers you a little bit hearing this, you know, like, we're all happy for Bryan, and, you know, it's a great moment. Yeah, it's true. But I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer here. I don't want to be that guy. Like, I don't want to be the one to shit on everything, but I gotta stay true to my channel, man. I gotta think logically here. I have to stay true to my religion, bruh. And this is the thing. Bryan Danielson wins the Owen Hart tournament, right? And then going into All In, we only had about 3 weeks of build, which was not about the world champion, Swerve, at all. Swerve was like an afterthought, man. He was cast away, set to the side, treated like a mid-carder, a red-headed stepchild. Just like the title of this video. Oh, no. No. Don't forget. This is Tony Khan, man, y'all. Mind you, this is Tony Khan, man, the Khan man of all comments that we're dealing with. Please don't forget, we can't use common sense and logic. Nah, bruh, that's banned in AEW. We can't use that. That hasn't existed since roughly 2021, early 2022 AEW, right? But especially 2021. That was the last real time that existed. Before the whole brawl out and brawl in situations had basically ruined the company. Nope. We got to make this story about Bryan Danielson's career being put on the line. Hooray. That's great for Bryan, man. That's the positive side about it. I can't wait to see who he feuds with. But I got a feeling that this was like short-sighted. Maybe he was actually about to retire and Tony Khan convinced him at the last minute, dude. I don't know. Maybe it's a handshake agreement. I don't know. But who will be lined up for Daniel Bryan? I don't know. You can try your best to defend this by saying, oh, well, that would be great for Swerve because now he has a story going into All In to retire Daniel Bryan. You know, this was, prior to All In, right? But, yes, I will agree with you 100% if this win has Swerve's name all over it. But unfortunately, the smart fans like you and I, man, we all smell bullshit from a mile away. Let's be honest. Let's keep it a buck. Right? They gave Bryan Danielson the red carpet treatment. I mean, they gave this motherfucker everything. He's got the Green Day going for him, man. You know, the whole tribute package or whatnot on Dynamite the week before All In. They gave him the triumphant upper hand against Swerve on the Go Home show to All In, right? Which he kind of seen it from a mile away at that point that he was going to win. Okay. Swerve even had to go heelish. I knew it was all a scam from the jump. This motherfucker wasn't even retiring. They played it up too much in the weeks leading up to the pay-per-view. And as much as I enjoyed the mini story they got to tell with Swerve being more heelish, like I said, it didn't It didn't really last long. The build was only 3 weeks. That's the problem I'm having. The build was short-sighted, dog. There was no real time for Swerve to even really go heel and be a believable one. But you believe him in that role itself, though. I'm just saying for this specific feud for Brian. Now, maybe talking out of my ass, that's what the comment section is for. Let me know down below if I'm tripping. But if I'm not, I just don't think this was enough time. Listen, it got me emotionally invested in maybe week 2, I want to say. Week 2 of their build. Now, that's saying that's alarming to me because we should have been rocking on week 1, in my opinion. Swerve gets to All In and loses. Not only that, guys, but he tapped out. What the fuck? Who's seen that coming? He tapped. He didn't pass out like a G. Nah, he taps. I get it. Brian is the greatest to ever do it in the ring. I get it. He's the greatest technical wrestler in the ring to do it. I get it. But damn, man, what happens to building your future stars, bro? Come on, man. I would have had him go out a different way. That's just my take on it. Listen, I would have loved Bryan Danielson having this story with literally anyone else as world champion. Literally. This would have been perfect. Maybe. So not only did we have to revert Swerve back to being heel just to make this work, I don't have too many complaints in hindsight about him being heel, as I think it fits him better. But what I do have an issue with is his growth and development being stunted by Brian's story. You see what I'm saying? They threw Brian's career story in there at the last millisecond, which I dread. It's like he was the red-headed stepchild of his company as AEW World Champion. Check this out. Walk with me. He was in mid-card matches with guys like Kyle fucking Fletcher. I'm sorry, who? Who? We know who you are, Kyle, but fuck, why do we care? Guys like Ishii and, how he was no-selling your world champion on Collision. No build up to the no-sell. Like, bruh, it's actual fucking psychology involved in wrestling, you dumb fuck, Ishii. Use it, dumbass. You don't see Hulk Hogan just no-selling a punch in the beginning of the match before he was beat down. No. He hulked up and powered up because the adrenaline of the pain he inflicted, dummy. Like, damn, I hate when AEW no-sells, bro. Damn, they make it make no sense. At least when WWE does it, it's for a reason, bro. Shit, and it's rare. It's a rarity. It's here and there. Also, would you have seen Batista defending his title in the mid-card as world champion against, I don't know, MVP or shit, Paul London? No. Yes, I didn't think so. Yeah, I didn't think so. Why was he treated that way? You would never see in a million fucking iotas Cody Rhodes defend the world title on your mid-card. Oh, I'm sorry, in your mid-card on a random SmackDown, bro. You just will not see it. You just won't see it. I'm just giving y'all the facts. And sometimes that hurts people's feelings. People like to run away from the channel. Oh, Prince, you hurt my feelings. That's okay. That's exactly what we're here to do. Hurt feelings in order to get things to progress and move forward. And I'm the guy who hates pulling the boring-ass lame political race card like all YouTubers do. It's so cut and dry, man. It's so cut and dry. Everyone does it, man, to the point where I even started unsubscribing to a lot of channels personally, just being honest. But even I got to take my blinders off here and be objective. It's coming across as if Tony just won a black world champion just to say he had one, not to make any sort of real mark on the history with his title reign. No. He's Vince Jr., almost like he's Vince Jr. making these decisions. Hey, look, everyone, now you all can shut up and stop complaining. See, you got a black world champion. He had his title reign. He had his 15 minutes of fame. Now get the fuck out of here. Let me finish playing with my toys before Dad gets back and he realized I used his credit card to buy more toys. I got to get out of here, man. Yeah, you got what you wanted. Peace. So, yeah, I told you. The way I feel is that he was treated like he's the red-headed stepchild for not being featured on TV. Having to take a back seat to the now dried up elite story, the takeover story, right? Wow, I got receipts, motherfucker. I told y'all months ago in a video they a little take over the world feud, right? The little take over the world storyline was muddying up Swerve's title reign. I told y'all that, but nope, everyone was happy. Give it time, Prince. Give it time, Prince. Give it time. They'll do better. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Just nah. They were just there to be there. I mean, they dropped the ball hard with that Elite Takeover storyline, man. People don't like Jack Perry, but at least his All-In match was okay. And at least he's got a character development on TV, right? The Elite are just not liked. I'm sorry. It's just the truth. And now, not even on TV, dog. I thought they were supposed to be the bootleg NWO. What happened to that? Anyways, you see my point? Swerve had to take a back seat to all of this. The Owen Hart tournament, the Elite story, and all the waste of time. Now he loses to Bryan. If he won, I would have said, okay, let's get some real momentum behind Swerve, right? Like, fuck, he just retired Bryan Danielson. You know, that's an accolade to hang your hat on, even bigger than the world title, in my opinion. At least in this case. He could have bragged about it for weeks, in a heel promo. He could have bragged about it for weeks. I don't know, man. I just feel like he was a weak drawing champ, too, in ways. Who knows? Maybe this was a blessing in disguise to make Swerve a better world champ in his second reign, right? Because here's the positive side of things. Your first title reign doesn't define what star you'll become overall. He'll get another shot, I'm sure. So that's one way to look at it. Or we can give it up, to Tony Khan, for trying. But we can really come down on Tony Khan because we know he doesn't know how to book Swerve. Let's be honest, man. We can give up all hopes on that. And he'll just go right back to jobbing on Rampage like the old days. It's sad when you think about it, but, I may be a little too over-exaggerative here, but I don't care. If I'm here, this is the reality. If I'm being too blunt with y'all, this is the cold reality. AEW All In, though, man. Altogether, I would say it's a 7.5 out of 10 to me because some things did piss me off in this show. Matches was too long, but as far as the quality of said matches and storytelling behind it, this was a good night of wrestling. I'll be honest. Toni Storm gets an honorable mention. I should be ashamed for not mentioning her earlier because her and Mariah May have been killing it, man. They've been killing it. Great decision for the belt. Can't complain. No complaints. But great decision for the belt to go to Mariah May. Their feud's been killing it. They've been on fire, bro. Loved it. Got to give it to AEW when the credit is due. But that's all I got for y'all. Shout out to each and every last single one of y'all. Appreciate y'all being here, man, for this review. So let me know what y'all think. Peace. Big deuces. And guess what, y'all? We out this piece. See you.